How to turn your passion into a digital product. You've probably heard it 1,000 times. Follow your passion and the money will follow. I get why people say that. It sounds comforting, even romantic. But here's the truth most people won't tell you. You can follow your passion straight into burnout and still be broke. Actually, I made a short film about that. Let's take it away on this film.
I followed my passion straight into a failed Etsy shop and a yoga certification I never used. You too? Keep watching.
Did you like that film? So yeah, passion's great, but passion without positioning. That's what we're going to talk about, my friend, positioning. That's how you end up on a soccer field in a bathrobe defending your Etsy shop with a yoga mat if you don't have positioning. So because money doesn't flow to passion, it flows to positioning, to clarity, to communication, to how you present what you love in a way that makes people say, I need that. And a lot of times that positioning is also how have you ever heard let me give you a concrete example. Have you ever heard don't judge a book by its cover? The thing is we're programmed to judge a book by its cover. If you think that's controversy, let me know. Comment below what you feel about that. But how many times have you, and I've even been bamboozled on this, bought a digital product because it was really sexy. The positioning, the packaging was beautiful, like the graphics for this maybe $19 ebook or mini digital course was so good. And you bought it and then you logged into the membership area or opened the PDF and like, I already knew that. Does that ever happen to you? But the point is, you bought it because of the positioning. And we're talking sales copy as well, and I'm going to go more on that in this video. But specifically, even just the graphics, as you can see an example right now, these graphics that I'm showing right now on the screen are a huge reason why I made almost $30,000 in less than 7 days because my digital products had this kind of packaging and positioning where the words are sexy and you can tell by the graphics they're sexy on the graphics, right? So if you've ever felt like you're working hard on something you love, maybe a course, an ebook, a coaching idea, but it's not getting traction, you're not making any sales, this video will show you why. And more importantly, how to fix it. I've seen it over and over again. People pour months, like a lot of people who come to me that they need help because they're just frustrated and tired of spending all this time trying to make it work online. And they care about what they're teaching, but they never stop to think about how it's positioned. Or maybe it's not your fault. Maybe you haven't been taught simple marketing that helps people go from a viewer to a buyer, right? And so a lot of times you're writing from inspiration instead of intention. We kind of need a little bit of both marketing intention, buyer intention. They build what they love instead of what their audience desires. So listen, passion is beautiful. I believe in passion, but it's also the spark that keeps you going when algorithms tank and the sales dip, like when you're really passionate about what you're teaching. But passion without positioning, that's like shouting into the wind because positioning is what connects your passion to the people who actually need it and will happily pay for it. When you learn how to package what you love into something people instantly understand, relate to, and want, everything changes. As you can see, I'll show the graphic of one of my upsells here, this digital product. This packaging and positioning helped it make so many sales. And let me give you another real example. A friend of mine, she's a retired teacher, decades in the classroom. Her passion, helping teenagers and college students deal with anxiety around exams, especially if they have ADHD. And for years, she's offered tips to parents, share advice with students, even volunteer at, not necessarily volunteer, she actually gets paid for it as a consultant to educational institutions to help some of their students. And here's the thing, she's never made a product with it, with that expertise. It was just her passion, but she also didn't know how to position it. And if you continue watching this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to share with you a case study of turning that into the packaging and positioning, because that's the next step for her. She's created her ebook now, and she's now starting to get ready to build a list and sell it for $9 or $19. But she's missing the positioning and packaging to kind of like that. People do judge a book by its cover. So we got to make the cover look really nice, right? So make sure you subscribe because the next video I'm going to share with you how we're going to do that. Okay. So, but let me go back to my friend. Okay. So one day we're sipping coffee at our house. We both were like, let's really start making money with your expertise. And I said, let's position this. We mapped it out. We turned her method into a digital ebook, simple, practical, easy to download that helps parents get a toolkit. That's part of the positioning. It's a toolkit to help their teens build calm and confidence before tests. Notice that is one problem and one solution, a toolkit, right? It's not about solving all the life's problems of a teenager who has stress or anxiety over everything. It's a specifically one problem, time boxed, focused in the scope around exams, right? And the difference is night and day. If you try to solve all things around ADHD for teenagers or college students, that's harder to sell versus if you just kind of bring the scope down. Are you with me on that? Just comment with me below or that you get it what I'm saying. So I want to make sure I'm inspiring you, but also educating you to make more money online, basically, with these marketing tips. All right. So again, going back to that example, the difference is night and day, like really broad to like the scope is small, and same passion, same heart, but now it's a product that solves a specific problem. Parents who are already searching for that, right, to help their children pass their exams. And that's the power of positioning. You don't have to fake anything. You just need to frame what you do in a way that makes it easy for people to say yes. Okay. In other words, pull their credit card out of their wallets and buy from you or their purses. So, in case you don't know who I am, hey, nice to virtually meet you. I'm Maria Gudelis. I've been in online marketing for over a decade and was actually one of the first women to generate $100,000 in just 25 hours from one digital product. Since then, I've helped clients hit $1 million launches, scaled boutique businesses to consistent $1,000 days, and built multiple revenue streams through YouTube and Facebook and social media. I've created over 50 digital products, co-founded a software company now used in hospitals, and today I focus on helping coaches, creators, service providers make money online. And hopefully that's you. So right now, if you're sitting on an idea right now, maybe you've been thinking, I'd love to make a digital course, Maria, or I want to write an ebook, Maria. Let's turn that into something that actually creates income, shall we? Here are 3 shifts that can change everything for you, right? Number 1, just to sum this up, and by the way, if you don't have a notepad out, I highly encourage you to take notes from this video because note takers are action takers and action creates transactions. So thing number 1, solve a pain, not just share a passion, right? Ask yourself, what problem does my idea actually fix for someone? How can you narrow the scope of that problem so it's one problem, one solution? People don't pay for enthusiasm, they pay for transformation. And if you're passionate about, say, baking, position it as how to bake custom cookies that sell at local markets. See how specific that is? See the shift? It's focused on outcome, not an activity. So thing number two, package it digitally. My goodness, wouldn't it be amazing if you write an ebook, say today? Maybe you're going to watch my other video. I'll include the link below, how using ChatGPT and free Google, how you can create your ebook in, I could say 24 hours or less, but it's really in 1 hour or less if you're very focused. But the beautiful thing about packaging something digitally is that you create it once and you can sell it many, many times. Today, next year, 10 years from now, it can keep on selling. And whether one person buys it or 1,000 people buy it, because we can use pretty simple automation tools today, which I'll include the link below of some of the software that you can use to automate the delivery of that ebook or that PDF to your buyer. You literally can scale, meaning whether someone buys one of your ebooks or whether you have 100 people buy your ebooks tomorrow, it doesn't matter because it's the same amount of effort in this automation that sends it out. So you don't need a storefront or a giant audience. Heck, you're watching this video on YouTube right now. That's proof that YouTube works and it's free to post a video, right? So all you need is one digital product to start out with that can be bought, downloaded, and used right away. Because people buy these little digital ebooks and they work. And it could be a digital mini course as well. If you want me to create a training tutorial for you that's a little bit longer, exactly how to create a digital mini course, please comment mini course below because I need you to interact with me right now so that I can serve you better. Okay. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see. And so basically for you, I want you to think about what you could sell, whether it be an ebook, a workshop replay, or a mini course, or even a paid template or a custom GPT. More on that in the next videos coming up. So digital products let your ideas work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when you're not. And it really can be sold while you sleep. I know everyone says that you can make money in your pajamas, but you actually truly can, or in the pool. I'll be swimming in the pool at my mom's house and it's like, ching, a sale came in and it's kind of a sweet thing. So now let's get to thing number 3. What's the third component to having you be successful in selling digital products online? I need you to speak the language of your buyer, not your own hype. So instead of saying, I love journaling, right? Say, I help women over 40 use journaling to reduce stress and feel calm again. reduce stress and feel calm again. So that's the language of your buyer. That's what they want to feel, that outcome, to feel calm again, right? Or instead of I teach fitness, say I help busy moms drop stubborn weight with 10-minute routines that fit their schedule. So what do you think will sell better? I help women with fitness, or I help women over 40 with stubborn weight lose weight with 10-minute routines that fit their schedule. That's a lot more compelling, isn't it? See how we narrowed the scope? Coming back to another example of narrowing the scope. All right. So when people recognize themselves in your message, that's when the sale becomes effortless. Let me repeat that. When people recognize themselves in your message, the sale becomes effortless. Now, I've said this before in my past videos. Often your best ideal customer avatar or buyer that you want to buy your stuff is you, like 1 month or 1 year or 5 years beforehand. Like you maybe already have done the transformation. So who better to sell your stuff than to the person that you were, right? So, for instance, for me, I was someone who wanted to learn how to make money online and sell digital products and not work in my corporate job ever again. And so that's who I'm selling to, someone who typically is over 40, maybe you're in your 40s or 50s or 60s or even 70s, and you want to learn how to crack this digital marketing online thing and start making money online. So, because I speak to that customer avatar, sometimes what often happens is that the other person, maybe it's you watching, and I go, yeah, that's what I want. I want to start making an extra $1,000 online or 10,000 a month online. And yeah, maybe you are like not in your 20s, but maybe you're very experienced and you're wise and you have things to offer to this world and you want to leave a legacy as well, but also make money with it as well. So that's the type of person I often sell to, or people who are very artsy. Like behind me, you can see, it's hard to see a little bit, but that's a huge painting behind me that my mother painted, and it's called Born Free. I don't know if you can see, there's a bird there. It's kind of an abstract, but there is a bird there. And it's Born Free, and there's energy to that spiritual painting behind me. So guess who I'm attracting to my YouTube channel? People who kind of vibe with that, right? And if certain people don't vibe with that, they're not going to subscribe to my channel. If you vibe with that, you better subscribe to my channel. Okay. Studies have shown that over 72% watch a video but never subscribe. So don't be that. Be in the minority. Be unique. Subscribe to my channel so you don't mix my next videos, especially when I show you a more in-depth tutorial on how to create that digital e-course or ebook that you want to do. All right. So here's your reminder. It's not passion that pays you. It's how you position that passion. It's how you position that passion. You don't need to abandon what you love. You just need to present it in a way that connects the dots between your excitement and your ideal customer, like their need for an outcome. Because passion lights you up, but positioning lights up your PayPal account or your bank account, and your bank account and your future bank account will thank you for it. And if you want help finding your first digital product idea, maybe you have a lot of passions, grab my free guide below. It's 100 digital offer niches. It's packed with real examples that people are paying for right now. You'll find the link below this video in the description. It's 100 digital offer niches that can make you more than 2,000 plus a month. And I just want to say thanks for watching. And remember, your ideas deserve to be seen, sold, and scaled to the moon and back. All right. Love and light to you. Cheers.